Alright, hello everybody. Welcome back to Small Yard Backyard Gardens. Um, Today we're gonna do some harvesting today. So today's date is what? July the 12th, I think. Yeah, July the 12th. So today we're gonna start some harvesting first. I gotta get some of these things off the plants because they get full on there and they're probably gonna stretch the plants out. But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead. I think I'm gonna start over here with these cucumbers first, okay? So just follow me over here. I'm going to start picking some of this stuff off of here. All right, so this is my experiment. I'm going to go ahead and get these scissors and start taking some of these cucumbers off of here. Okay? As you can see the cucumbers. I'm going to hand her. So today we're going to start our harvest. Next week we should have a whole bunch of cucumbers. So that, like I said, this is my first year planting cucumbers in a pot. What I've noticed, the difference, they're not as big. They're big still, but not as big as in the prior years. And so I'm gonna test the ones in the ground that I have too. So let me see if I got any more of these. Oh yeah, I see some over there. Trying not to disturb the plant as much as possible. So I'm gonna come around here. Let's see if I can get this one. Oh, you got something on the ground I don't even see it. Anyway. Got my hand on this one. Okay, it's another cucumber. And I'm gonna get one more. It's another one. See, as you can see, I got more on here. See this one right here? I could get more. I can get more of these, but I don't think I'm gonna let them get bigger. So next week I should have a whole bunch of cucumbers. Okay. So I'm gonna get those out. Then let's move over to the zucchinis. There might be some more in there, but can't really tell. It's hard. Sometimes they be right in your face and you can't even see them. Alright, so let's move over to the zucchini. This is my crack pot zucchini. And we'll start here. Zucchini. And let's get the big one boy off of here. Do we have another pair of scissors, y'all? Anybody? Man, this thing is tough to get off. Gotta get it. Something huge. So this is the zucchini that I put in that crack pot. If you watched the first video, I put this I put one seed in this pot. And as it shows you, it worked. And now we're starting to get fruit from it. Okay? Trying to go get another pair of scissors, my scissors broke. So sit tight. Let's see if I can cut it off still. There we go. Look at that bad boy. Nice and fat. I'm gonna go ahead and get this one too. But they said, sometimes they said it tastes better small. Oh, there's another zucchini. So like I said on the cucumbers, next week I should have a whole bunch of cucumbers. I know I will. So from this point on, once you start picking, once you start producing, getting stuff off your vines and stuff, the years after, I mean not the years, but the weeks after that, every week after that now, for the rest of the summer, we're gonna be getting off of these plants, zucchini. Come over here, let me might as well just pick some of these snap beans off of here too, while we over here. And these things, we had a bunch of these, but everybody's been eating them off. So we kind of like been eating them as we go because they taste so good. But I'm gonna go ahead and pick these now, so the plant then can produce more. Get all these snap beans off of here. Let's see. Step around this side. Get all the ones I can get for right now. They're hard to find because they wiggle the pen a little bit. You see them dangling. All right, let's see. Wow, I see that some of them go to seed. Okay, let's step back up. Thank you, Miss Asia. Those in there. All right, so the next step we're gonna do is head over to one of those eggplants, right? Let's get these bad boys out of here. Look at that. I got a lot of these. Get right up. Oh man, I just broke the plant. That's okay. And then go back. Alright. Look at this one on the ground. Let's see if I can grab this one. Eggplants. So this is our first season harvest. Wow, look at that joke. And I'm trying to get these things off the plant. Oh my gosh. There's so many of them in there. So I'm gonna have to take my shoes off. I don't want to crush nothing. I gotta be careful. As y'all see, it's a jungle back here now. Kind of pan around that way and look around. It's a jungle back here now. So I gotta be very careful where I'm stepping. See how I broke a little tip of that plant? It's very easy to break something. Look at that joke. And this is to show everybody that any of y'all can do this. Garden going. And people always say, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. All you got to do is just do it. Trial and error. Just do it, you know? You got the will, you can do it. as you can see, so I got some more here that I'm gonna leave. See that? And I got some on the other plant too. So they should be bigger by next week. I'm trying not to disturb the plant as much as possible. But like you said, it's a small space. Like I said, it's a small space. And we're just trying to do what we can do. So next, I'm looking at these, got some jalapenos back here. Gotta be careful. At least I thought they were jalapenos. And these peppers, they can actually stay on there a little longer sometimes, but they do turn red. So, here you go. These jalapenos. Got one. Alright. Now I'm going to get these banana peppers out. I'm going to take them all out of here. Oh man, there's a bunch in here too. Okay. Another one. So before y'all watch this video, like I said, always go back and watch the first video from May 27th when we started, when it looked like nothing. And don't forget to share the video and send it to your friends. Send it to your friends and family. Let them, let them take a look at it. Another one. So about that again, like I said, I'm gonna get them all for right now. So the plant won't be stressed in all this heat. And that way it can produce a lot more. So I'm gonna step back here. Man. Thank you. I'm just gonna talk to you, okay? So today's video is gonna be a little longer because we out here harvesting these plants out here. Here you go, baby. All right. So step back in here. Another quick check. All right. So all these plants, they got more in there. right now, I didn't see anything from the bell peppers though, for right now. Okay. So they got little baby bell peppers on there, but that's it. So, head around here. Try not to disturb the plants as much as possible. All right. So I'm going under. Oh man, these plants are full of tomatoes. Holy cow. All right, so this is what I see for right now. And like I said, this first little harvest we do, and you'll see in the coming weeks, like this first harvest is that's gonna be the least amount of stuff we get, because it's the very first one, and it always is that way. When we get our first harvests, it's always the least amount of stuff you get is in the first harvest. See these cherry tomatoes? They look nice and pretty. Uh-oh, drop one. Put those on top each. Okay, there you go. Whew. All right. So let me step back out. I missed the tomato plant. Sorry, Mr. Zucchini. Let me get over here. All right, so the last thing I'm gonna do for the day, at least harvesting, is some of these greens out of here. Because like I said, my little butterfly net actually keeps them out of there. All right. And I'm gonna get in here. I'm gonna go ahead and cut some of these off. Actually, you might want to bring that little basket closer. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. And we're gonna go ahead and get harvest some of these greens out of here. See that? Give them a little weight. Put that on top. And start doing a little snipping and a little clipping. All right. Kale don't usually do too well in the green. They don't usually do too well when they eat. But I'll keep this on here. Just keep kicking these greens down. When they start getting closer towards the fall, they'll come back to life, and it'll be a whole bunch of fresh, crisp kale. So what I'm not going to do, I'll show y'all the results in the end. So there's a lot of greens in here. So as you can see what I'm doing, Mike, you get in here and kind of pan in there if you can. All those greens back in the back. There's a lot of greens to pick, and that's going to take a long time. So what I'm going to do, I'll just do y'all a quick update of the garden real fast. And then I'm gonna come back and I'll show you the result once I get done with this, okay? So let me come over here. All right, so the watermelon, look at the watermelon. They're growing all over the place, crazy, right? We do got nice sized watermelons on there. Some of them about this big. They're underneath the foliage. You can't really see them. But we do have watermelons right now. Some of them about that big. We got different sizes. Some of them are small. You can see that little one kind of hanging back in the back in that corner. I don't know. You got to zoom into that plant. You can see it hanging right there. It's about like this. But they're in there. So the watermelon are doing good. I got little cucumbers on this plant right here, the one in the ground, and I mean I got bigger ones on that, but there's one right there, but it's like they land on the ground, one back there land on the ground. So I should see some cucumbers from this one next week. Of course, more eggplants. I don't know about the bell peppers. Yeah, I see that they're small on there, but they're on there. And I probably won't pick any peppers next week. I can, but you know, peppers you can wait a little bit on those. I was just trying to get some of this stuff because this is like the first harvest to kind of get everything growing again. So, you know, I just kind of take less stress off the plant so it can continue to produce more. When you pick your, you know, when you pick your vegetables and stuff off the plants, the plant, it encourages the plant to actually produce more. Okay, so I picked my zucchini now. So she's barren. This one over here. All right, so this one didn't get pollinated. So that's what happens when the fruit came on, but it never got pollinated. Okay, so what I do with this, I would just go ahead and put this in my compost bin. You know, go ahead and toss it right inside. That's that. Okay. Now I'm gonna wait on that cucumber. I think I can get that cucumber right now, but it's got still got the flower, you know, at the tip of it. See if you come and see it. I could actually pick that one now. See that one right there? With the flower on the tip. But I'm gonna wait. I'll wait another week. It'll probably be real fat next week, so I'll wait till it gets like that. Okay, so really quick, so the snap beans are doing good. I got some more down here planted. Let me just shovel out the way. I got some more snap beans down here planted, and some new ones are coming up. The blueberry bush is starting to grow. As you can see, new blueberry. This is our grapevine right here. We haven't put it in the ground yet. See that? So right here, what I did, my wife had a stevia plant. And what I did, I cut the stevia stem off, one of the stems off. I buried most of it under the ground. And I stuck the plant in the ground. And it looked like it's starting to grow now. See the new. So hopefully that stevia is good, by the way. All right. So step around here. All right. So here's the transplanted tomato plant. It's doing nice. Here's the update on the pepper plants that we found. They're doing okay. They're still over here growing. And here's all the peppers that I planted out of seed that came up. So I'm gonna let them keep going. That's a little tomato plant right here. One thing I want to say too, in our area, it has not rained in over a whole week. I mean, it's pretty much dry. Look, if I take you outside this yard, matter of fact, I'm gonna show you this grass. We have not got any rain in over a week. I mean, it rained all around us, but not here. So, of course, I had to water the garden. What I do, I water the garden early in the morning. I don't want to water it in the afternoon. I'm gonna water it early in the morning. Also, next year, what I'm gonna do too, I'm gonna put some sucker hoses down. So I didn't put sucker hoses down this year because, you know, the season we had to start it, as you saw in the first video. We had to start it kind of early. I mean, late actually, because we had to rush everything. So, but next year I'm gonna put some soaker hoses down, so when I water the plants, I don't have to actually water. And especially what you don't want to do is, like I said, you don't want to overhead water your plants. Okay, especially towards the evening, because that's how you get that powdery mildew. You know, you get that disease on your plants. So just be careful about watering in the afternoon, and you don't water while the sun is hotter in the air. And the reason why that is because the water can actually burn your plant. Here's Here's my son's beans that he planted. And they're still growing. You know, I try to give them a little bit of water in the morning sometimes, but they're still doing their thing. Come on here, Frank. Come on. Now see, this is what I mean. Look at this field. See this? All dry. We haven't got any rain. It's all dry. But if you look at the garden back there, it's booming. So it's like a jungle back here. All right, so as you can see, it's not too bad for a little first harvest. I just had to get some of the, like I said, some of these plants, some of these fruit off the plant because of the heat, because we haven't got any rain. But look, not too bad. It's not beans in there. Like I said, they've been eating the heck out of these things. So jalapeno peppers, cherry tomatoes. We got a whole bunch of these cucumbers in here. Cucumbers, another cucumber, zucchinis, eggplant, nice. Look at these banana peppers, and of course, kale greens, a whole bunch of greens. It's more to get over there. I'm not gonna get them all. I was just trying to get them out to eat, you know. So we'll probably juice these or put them in a salad. We're gonna juice these or put them in a salad or something. But there you go. Not too bad.